Taylor Sheridan, the cowboy hat wearing showrunner who literally built Paramount Plus out of hay, horses, and the ability to convince A-listers like Kevin Costner, Harrison Ford, and Helen Mirren to star in his shows. Well, he's officially decided to leave Paramount and take a $1 billion deal with NBC Universal. This is the entertainment equivalent of your girlfriend leaving you for your richer, hotter neighbor. Except the girlfriend writes prestige television, the ex didn't even try to fight for her, and the neighbor is actually competent at their job. Welcome to Hollywood's most expensive. It's not me. It's definitely you. What's up, everyone? It's your boy, Critical Nerd here. Before I get started, just want to say smash that like button like Paramount smashed its own streaming future. Hit subscribe if you're new here, and stick around, check out the rest of the video if you would. Ring that bell so you don't miss the next Hollywood meltdown, and drop a comment in the comment section below. Who screwed up worse? Paramount losing Sheridan or Kevin Costner leaving Yellowstone? Because today, we're diving into some piping hot industry tea. Taylor Sheridan, the guy behind Yellowstone, 1883, 1923, Tulsa King, Lioness, Mayor of Kingstown, Landman, and basically every show your dad won't shut up about, is ditching Paramount for a deal with NBC Universal worth somewhere around $1 billion. Yeah, that's right, $1 billion. And Paramount's response? They literally didn't even make a counteroffer. They just let him walk. Yeah, that's right. Let him walk. That's like McDonald's letting the guy who invented the Big Mac go work for Burger King without even trying to keep him. Except the Big Mac in this case built their entire streaming service. Paramount executives are speed-running bankruptcy, folks. Yeah, that's right. They're speed-running bankruptcy. Just after Skydance took them over. So grab your popcorn and saddle up. This breakup is messier than Yellowstone production schedules. And we're about to break down exactly how Paramount fumbled the bag this badly. So what happened here? Well, here's the dish. Taylor Sheridan just inked a deal with NBC Universal that could be worth somewhere around $1 billion. Let me say that again for you in the back. $1 billion. The deal breaks down like this. 5-year TV contract starting in January 2029 when his Paramount deal expires. 8-year film contract beginning next spring, March of 2026. Worth up to $1 billion if he delivers on output. Well, that's a smart move, Universal. I mean, look at what happened with J.J. Abrams and HBO. His producing partner, David Glasser, and the entire 101 Studios operation are coming along for the ride. Now, you might be thinking, Critical Nerd, surely Paramount fought tooth and nail to keep the golden goose that laid all their streaming eggs, right? Wrong. According to multiple reports, and get this, all sources agree on this one thing, Paramount didn't even make a counteroffer. Not a single one. They just let him walk away. And the funniest part, just 2 months ago, Paramount's new CEO David Ellison called Sheridan, and I quote, a singular genius with a perfect track record. That was 2 months ago. Yeah. That's like your boss giving you Employee of the Month and then ghosting you when you ask for a raise. So, how did we get here? Well, buckle up, folks. This one's a little bumpy. Let me paint you a picture here. August 2025, Skydance Media completed its acquisition of Paramount Global. The new CEO, David Ellison, swoops in and he thinks he's Tony Stark, ready to save the day. And one of the first things they do, well, they basically fire everyone Taylor Sheridan actually liked working with. Let's talk about who they purged. Chris McCarthy, Paramount's co-CEO and one of Sheridan's biggest supporters. Gone. Keys Hill Edgar, who gave Sheridan his first TV overall deal years ago. also gone. Basically, everyone who understood you don't mess with the guy making you billions. They're all shown the door. Then they bring in Cindy Holland from Netflix as the new streaming head. Great resume. But she apparently thought it was a good idea to start questioning Sheridan's budgets and sending him notes on his shows. You know, the shows literally keeping Paramount Plus afloat. New leadership questions budgets. Red flag. Now here's some context. Sheridan's episodes can cost up to $20 million each. Is it expensive? Yeah, that's expensive. But you know what's more expensive? The final season of Stranger Things, reportedly $50 to $60 million per episode. And Paramount is totally fine paying that bill for guys who've made exactly one hit show. We'll get back to that in a minute. So here's Sheridan, a guy used to complete creative control, filming on his own ranches, doing whatever he wants, and suddenly he's got a new boss questioning his every move. It's like Gordon Ramsay needing approval from a McDonald's manager on how to cook a steak. But wait, there's more, as some would say. According to the Wall Street Journal, David Ellison, described as a close ally to President Donald Trump, suggested Sheridan create a series tied to America's 250th anniversary in 2026. Sounds patriotic, right? Sheridan pushed back. He didn't want a show that was, and I quote, too politically charged. This is hilarious because everyone thinks Yellowstone is super conservative. Sheridan said he's apolitical publicly, but wants to show all sides. So new boss pushes for explicitly political content, and Sheridan, the guy conservatives adopted, is like, nah, I'm good. It's like hiring Gordon Ramsay and telling him to cook only McDonald's menu items. Not gonna work, chef or chief. Next, Paramount rejected his film script, Capture the Flag. They tried to block a separate Warner Brothers film deal, demanding 50% of the profits before backing down. Now, this film was called, I guess, Fast. I've never heard of it, but okay. Then they announced a new show, Discretion, starring Nicole Kidman, who also stars in Sheridan's Lioness, without giving him a heads up. And it gets soap opera messy here because Sheridan apparently found out about the Kidman deal at dinner with Nicole Kidman herself. Yikes. She had to tell him Paramount cast her in another show, and that could create scheduling conflicts for his show. Now, what was Paramount's defense in all this? Well, we were going to tell him eventually. It's giving, we were on a break energy from Friends, real professional. Yeah, Paramount, that was real professional. Sheridan took it as a lack of respect for his project, saying, he's not wrong, he's right. Now, after the merger, Ellison and his executive team, including President Jeff Shell and Paramount Pictures co-chairs Dana Goldberg and Josh Greenstein, fly to Sheridan's Texas ranch to smooth things over. Drinks are poured, Sheridan's uncorking bottles, the city boys can't keep up, the execs leave feeling pretty good. But here's the rub. A Sheridan side source said the approach was the issue. Instead of Ellison bringing 2 or 3 people for an intimate conversation, they showed up with an entourage. First date with your extended family. They should have come with 3 people, Ellison and 2 others, and really tried to connect with Taylor. That would have meant a lot. Paramount insiders pushed back, claiming 101 Studios set the guest list. Who's right here? Well, who knows? Either way, it kind of threw off the vibe. Meanwhile, over at NBCUniversal, aka Comcast, Donna Langley plays it smart. She flies to Texas twice for one-on-one meetings. She listens. She builds a relationship. She becomes the Sheridan Whisperer. And guess what? She gets her man. NBC Universal has a talent-friendly reputation. They poached Christopher Nolan after Warner Brothers botched the COVID widowing and dumped films on HBO Max without warning. Nolan was furious. Universal swooped in. Result, you get Oppenheimer, which wins Best Picture and makes $950 million plus worldwide. Now, Universal uses this playbook. Identify disrespected top creators, treat them like partners, reap the rewards. They've got Seth Rogen, deals with Snoop. Donna Langley's whole vibe is respect plus resources equals money. Paramount, well, they should have seen this coming. The Nolan fiasco was a blueprint. They ignored it. Meanwhile, Ellison's public line is, appealing to top talent is a priority. I mean, they did sign South Park guys to a $1.5 billion extension, landed the Duffer Brothers in a massive deal, are counting Jon Stewart's extensions, talking the talk, while letting Taylor Sheridan walk without an offer. This is cognitive dissonance, and it's stunning. So we need to talk about the paradox here with the Duffer Brothers. Remember I said get to that? Paramount won't spend to keep Sheridan, but they will splurge on the Duffer Brothers, creators of Stranger Things, for a giant exclusive deal. Talented guys, but they've made exactly one hit show. I mean, Sheridan keeps churning out winners. Yellowstone's a hit. 1883 is a hit. 1923 is a hit. Tulsa King's a hit. Lioness is a hit. Mayor of Kingstown's a hit. Landman's a hit. By the way, Landman season 2, I think comes out in about 10 days. Check it out check it out when it comes out. If you haven't checked out season 1, check it out. Now, to be fair, mega deals can flop. Ryan Murphy left 20th Century Fox for Netflix, then circled back to Disney. Benioff and Weiss left HBO for Netflix. Mixed results at best. Something like 70% of free agent signings don't pan out, so buying high is a risky proposition. Maybe Ellison thinks Sheridan peaked because Landman just launched strong. Again, season 2 coming out in about 10 days. He's building a major Texas studio footprint. The machine is humming, and it doesn't look like it's slowing down anytime soon. So what does this mean near term? Well, Sheridan's existing shows stay on Paramount Plus because his TV deal runs through 2028. So we do know Tulsa King's getting a season 4. Mayor of Kingstown season 4 just dropped. Haven't heard anything about Lioness as of yet, if there's going to be a season 3. Landman season 2 again drops in about 10 days. I've said that twice now already. This is the third time. And we got Yellowstone spinoffs. We got Rip and Beth. I think there's going to be like a 1944, I think. So there's still stuff coming down the pipeline from Taylor Sheridan for Paramount. Starting in March of 2026, though, next spring, Sheridan can produce films for Universal. In 2029, his new TV moves to NBC Universal. Now, the important detail here is this. Paramount owns Yellowstone and those other aforementioned franchises. Sheridan just can't pack up the Duttons for Peacock. He'll build new IP at Universal and reportedly wants to create 20 shows. That's not a slate. That's a content invasion. Also, we can't leave out Warner Brothers Discovery. David Zaslav flew to Texas to woo him, while Paramount is trying to buy WBD. This is Game of Thrones boardroom energy here. So we need to talk about the bigger Hollywood failure. This is a case study in modern Hollywood malpractice. You've got a guy who built your empire, prints money, and is relentlessly consistent. And instead of treating him like the asset that he is, you decide to fire his champions, micromanage him, reject his film script, try to block his other film deals, cast his star in another show without telling him, push him toward political content, send him a corporate army instead of building trust, and lastly, you don't make a counteroffer. Summing it up, it's like this. Sheridan was running the asylum. Ellison wants to run the show. and he can't with Sheridan there. Simple translation is, this is all about ego. And the most contradictory bit of all this, Ellison reportedly thinks Sheridan is peaked, while also tapping him to write a Call of Duty movie. Washed up, but please handle our mega franchise. I mean, you got to pick a lane here, folks. And brand power? Sheridan sells 4-6 steaks, coffee, barbecue sauce with Yellowstone characters plugging it in show. That's Newman's own level synergy, but cowboy. Operationally, 101 Studios shoots in Texas and Montana. Earlier this year, they literally partnered with Paramount to expand in Texas, building massive facilities. Then Paramount just let him walk out the door. That's building your girlfriend a custom house and being shocked when she moves her new boyfriend into it. Universal's deal smartly ties cash to output. No more J.J. Abrams-style ghost sessions. So let's recap this clown show here. Paramount had the golden goose, called him a genius, then they fired his allies, micromanaged budgets while paying more for riskier shows, rejected scripts, tried to block outside film deals, cast his star elsewhere without a heads up, pushed political angles he didn't want, showed up to bond with a corporate platoon, and didn't even try a counteroffer. Meanwhile, NBCUniversal showed respect, built trust with Donna Langley, tied compassion to output, tied compensation to output, and wrote a very large check. Paramount will spend the next few years watching Sheridan create hits for a rival while they scramble to shore up shaky Star Trek, pin hopes on the Duffers, and hope something sticks. Oh, and don't forget, Sheridan is an A-list magnet. Kevin Costner, Harrison Ford, Helen Mirren, Sam Elliott, Jeremy Renner. Good luck replacing those people, those stars, Paramount. This is what happens when corporate ego outranks business sense, when control matters more than success, when you forget the people making your content matter more than the people managing it. David Ellison wanted to run the show. Well, congrats. You're running a show without its biggest star. Paramount isn't just losing a showrunner. They're losing the ranch and the cowboy, and they're left holding the cow pies. So what do you think? Did Paramount just commit streaming suicide? Is Sheridan the smartest cowboy alive? Be honest. Are you following him over to Peacock? And who screwed up worse, Paramount or Kevin Costner in season 5? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'll be reading them, maybe respond to a couple. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into Hollywood's latest disaster, smash like, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss the next time a major studio fumbles the bag. And if you're a Paramount Plus subscriber, enjoy those Sheridan shows while you can, because in just a few short years, they'll be as rare as a good decision from Paramount executives. This has been The Critical Nerd. Stay critical, stay nerdy, and someone please check on Paramount. They are not okay. Peace.